So you love European vacations, but you can't stand long flights. We completely get it, and luckily, we know a place. You don't need to take an 8-hour flight to get there from the US. You don't even need to cross an ocean. I'm Tiana, this is Afar's Destination Spotlight series, and today I'm going to give you a crash course on the best places to go in the Canadian province of Quebec, including the city known as the Paris of North America, and a countryside getaway where you'll find cideries that make cider out of frozen apples. Let's get started. First up, if you're looking for that European postcard feel, you'll want to head to Montreal. This is a city I often see on people's "if I could move here tomorrow, I would" lists. Many call it the Paris of North America, and you'll pretty immediately see why. The city has cobblestone lanes lined with French bistros, they've got beautiful 17th century buildings. You can even technically see a Notre Dame, and although it's Notre Dame Basilica, not cathedral, the architecture and stained glass windows will blow you away all the same. And much like a trip to France, visiting Montreal is pretty much all about the food. There are roughly 4,700 restaurants here, meaning you'd need to hit one a day for 12 years to eat through the full city. There's a very little not to love. Next up, we're headed to Quebec City, and specifically the district of Vieux-Québec. This might be the most European city in North America, and that reputation begins with a good old-fashioned castle on a hill. It's called Le Château Frontenac, and you can actually stay there overnight. It claims to be the world's most photographed hotel. Otherwise, Vieux-Québec's most iconic street is Petit Champlain, one of the oldest streets in North America. It dates back to the early 1600s and will remind you of European villages with tiny maze-like stone alleyways. On the other hand, there's Ile d'Orléans, which is only a 20-minute drive from Quebec City and sits on an island in the middle of the St. Lawrence River. You could drive around the entire island in about an hour, which kind of makes it the perfect side trip. And you'll find all of those countryside staples, traditional stone houses, family-run farms, and vineyards where you can stop for cider, cheese, chocolate, and crafts. While you're doing the loop, stop at Ciderie Bilodeau for a glass of iced cider, which is made from naturally frozen apples. But what about outside of cities, you may be asking right about now? That's why up next, we're headed to an alpine village. Canada and beautiful mountain views essentially go hand in hand, and Mont-Tremblant is no exception. The hills and chalets will remind you a lot of European mountain towns, and it's a gorgeous spot whether you come in winter to ski or visit in summertime for hiking and biking in the mountains or lounging on the beach. Next on our list, if you're looking for that French countryside kind of feel, the rolling hills, the vineyards, tiny villages, cheese everywhere, we have two recommendations for you. You do need a car to visit and get around these places, but both are worth the rental. If you're coming from Montreal, the Eastern Townships are about 2 hours away by car and are famous for being home to some of Canada's best vineyards and cheesemakers. It's easy to spend a day or two biking through the countryside here and popping from winery to market to winery. And there you have it. There is your crash course to Quebec. If you like this video and want our insider guides to even more of the world's best travel destinations, be sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on so that you never miss a video. Go forth, get your European fix without the long haul flight, and we'll catch you next time.